Today on MTG Unpacked, we're going back to July 2014. We're cracking open a 2015 core set. So you get a bunch of awesome stuff here, so check it out. So let's get to cracking here. These will set you back about 80 something US these days, so definitely not cheap. But they're not the most expensive core sets around for the older sets. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got the player's guide. We'll take a look at that later in the video. And we will also look at the poster here. See how the glue is holding up. So 9 years. It could be a little rough here. Let's see if we can get this open without destroying it. And we'll take a look at the poster. Here we go. Actually worked. Okay, so I think that's supposed to be Garrick. That is fantastic. Yep, Dirty Big Axe. So who else could it be? So we'll set that aside. You get a very nice deck box here. And let's see, we've got these weird cardboard things. We'll set that aside. We also have a couple of deck boxes. Hunt Bigger Game. So you can take your pick there, which Garrick you like. And we have a bunch of packs. So let's get our spin down out here. So take a look at this. So normally they have a set symbol. Here we go. M15. We're going to roll a lucky 7. Number 4. Okay, let's set that aside and pretend that didn't happen. So we have 9 packs here. Let's get into it. I think they also have a land pack and some little flyer there. Okay, so we've got 5 here. And then let's get into this. We will also take a look at the basic lands later in the video. I know some people like to see the older artwork, so we'll set that aside. And let's get to cracking 2015 core set. What are we looking at here? Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, perhaps? The Chainveil, Sliver Hiveloid, or Waste Not. And there's a surprising amount of value in the rare slot. A whole bunch of $1 and $2 rares. So hopefully we can do well today. Starting off here with Hammerhand, Divine Favor, Titanic Growth, Witch's Familiar, Meditation Puzzle, Mind Sculpt, Blastfire Bolt, Marked by Honor, Invisibility, we got some nice goblins there, and Turn to Frog. This one's a fun one for the uncommons. Paragon of Gathering Mists, Ancient Silverback, and Cruel Sadist is the rare, along with a mountain, a foil mountain. Okay, we'll put that up there. And an island, and we've got Nissa Ravine. So you will find there are a bunch of planeswalkers in this set. You might have guessed from the artwork on the wrappers. So maybe we'll get an Ajani here. We have Welcome Turn, along with Miner's Bane, Ephemeral Shields, Vine Weft, Typhoid Rats, yes, Negate, Rummaging Goblin, Sanctified Charge, Invisibility, Blastfire Bolt, and Wall of Essence for the uncommons. Seraph of the Masses, Profane Memento, that is some awesome artwork. And Phyrexian Revoker, yes, for the rare. And a Plains, and we have Liliana Vess. Okay, and speaking of Planeswalkers, I do have some Chaos boxes on my website, mtgunpacked.com, link in the corner. You can check those out. So a whole bunch of Planeswalker themes. We also have Pure Chaos and Phyrexia, so definitely worth checking out if you're in the US. Next pack we have Tireless Missionaries, Glacial Crasher, Clear a Path, Solemn Offering, Typhoid Rats, Shaman of Spring, Sign in Blood, Radiant Fountain, Satyr Wayfinder, Evolving Wilds, and in Soul Artifact for the uncommons, Roaring Primodox, Jace's Ingenuity, and a Mythic. Yes, the Chainveil. one of the big hits. Okay, we'll set that aside. A Plains, and who is this? We have, okay, just something generic there with an angel. Alright, on to the next one. So, one mythic so far. The second best card in the set. Can we get Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth? We shall see. We have Forged Devil, Triplicate Spirits, Nimbus of the Isles, Lava Axe, Covenant of Blood, Hunt the Weak, Mind Rot. You watch too many videos on this channel, you rot your mind. But it's all good, just watch another 3,000 or so, and that will clear right up. We've got Satyr Wayfinder, Necrobite, Elvish Mystic. That was a pretty good one at one point. We've got Tormod's Crypt for the uncommons, Cone of Flame, Devouring Light, and Resolute Archangel for the rare. Also got a Forest and Soldier token. So we're about halfway through here. Not too shabby, but I think for the price we paid, we would like to see a bit more than that. We have Oppressive Raise, Welcome Turn, Crowd's Favor, Naturalize, Black Cat, a zombie cat, Scrapyard Mongrel, Selfless Cathar, Encrust, Goblin Rough Rider, and I love that artwork. Who is it? Jesper Elsing, I think. Yep. And Pillar of Light, Staff of the Flame Magus for the uncommons, Paragon of Open Graves, Quickling, and Mercurial Pretender, along with a Plains. And who do we have here? This weird looking dude. Okay, so it's talking about limited. So have you actually drafted this set or taken part in a pre-release event at the time? What did you think? I know a lot of core sets tend to blend together, but anything springs to mind with this one? We have Forged Devil, Tireless Missionaries, Pill from Reality, Ranger's Guile, Typhoid Rats. We're getting a lot of rat goodness here. Pillar of Light, Hydro Surge, Goblin Rough Rider, Meditation Puzzle, Mind Sculpt, and Wall of Mulch. That's pretty much my backyard. Diffusion Sliver. Nice. Good to see some slivers. Belligerent Sliver. And a mythic, Ajani Steadfast. Good on you, mate. Okay, so 2 mythics, a forest, and here he is again, Ajani. So sadly, I think that Ajani's worth about $1 at this point, but you know what? We pulled 2 mythics. That is pretty crazy from your typical bundle, unless you're opening something like Brothers War and you get a whole bunch. Next up, we have Glacial Crusher, Clearer Path, Solemn Offering, Titanic Growth, which is familiar, Divination, Generator Servant, Raise the Alarm, Statute of Denial, Tyrant's Machine, and Curd Chieftain for the uncommons, followed by Constricting Sliver. This is one for you Sliver fans. Battle Mastery and Spectra Ward for the rare. We've got a Mountain and a bit about rarities there. And you got to think this set, or all core sets really, trying to get new players up to speed. So you'll see stuff like this where it tells you like, what does flying mean? What does first strike mean? They don't do that so much on other sets. Next up, we've got Razorfoot Griffin, Welcome Turn, Miner's Bane, and Ephemeral Shields, Verdant Haven, Flesh to Dust, Naturalize, Child of Night, Sign in Blood, Invasive Species, and a Leeching Sliver. Can we collect the whole set? Have we actually pulled them all? Other than the rares, we've got Endless Obedience, Liliana up to no good, Circle of Flame, and Resolute Archangel. Yes, we already pulled that one. Okay, Duplication, and a Forest, and a Ajani again. Final pack here, and then we'll get stuck into the other goodies. Alright, what do we got here? Sungrace Pegasus. Very helpful tips there about flying and lifelink. Pill from Reality, Necromancer's Assistant. Reminds me of Diablo 4. My little minions running around. We've got Siege Worm, Chrono's Stutter, Borderland Marauder, Arrestus Swiftclaw, Encrust, Torch Fiend, and Gargoyle Sentinel for the uncommons. Capsho Kite Fins, interesting fish. Into the Void, and Ether Spouts for the rare. We've also got a foil Welkin Turn and a Mountain. And Jace Bellerin, is he your favourite Planeswalker? Let me know in the comments below. And these land packs, they don't do this so much anymore. You do get some lands, but not a huge brick of them like this. These were really handy for if you're doing like pre-release or drafting. You just crack open some bundles and you're all set for lands. So yeah, some cool artwork here. Let's see when we start repeating. Yeah, I think we're repeating stuff now. Okay, so we'll set that aside. They also have these little tip cards here. Not terribly exciting, but if you're a new player, they were handy little tips. So they're telling you about mana costs and different types, how to tap a card, and parts of a turn. So there you go, and let's get into my favorite part of the video. Believe it or not, the player's guide. They don't do these anymore, do they? So we start off here with a Planeswalker profile, Garruk Apex Predator. Alright, so if you want to learn about Garruk, there you go. Behind the scenes, so I guess they're telling you about designing cards. Okay, external designer cards. You made the card. That's cool. So the Magic community put one together, I guess. Exploring the multiverse. We got Theros Ravnica. What else? Innistrad, of course. Chandelier. That was that PC game, wasn't it? Zendikar, New Phyrexia. We're hitting all the planes here. The 5 colors of mana. So white, blue, black, red, and green. And then we have a Ajani Goldmane, and he is in white. So it tells you about playing white. Looks like some decks they give you as well. Jace Bellerin in blue. Followed by Liliana Vess in black. You might guess my favourite Planeswalker. Next to Chandra Nalaar. Bit hard to decide. I think Chandra I have played more in Magic actually. Nissa Ravane in green. And then we have the 10 coolest Magic 2015 cards. What do we got here? So we've got Garruk, Jace, Nissa, Ajani, Shrapnel Blast. Pick the odd one out here. No Liliana in the list. Interesting. Sliver, Hivelord, Obelisk of Erd, Raise the Alarm, Nightfire, Giant, and Paragon of Fierce Defiance. Okay, and Hunt Bigger Game. Yep, so here is the card encyclopedia. Sort of obsolete now if you go to MYTHICSpoiler.com or some of the other sites. You can see pretty much all the cards in every set ever. But yeah, this was cool back in the day. You could thumb through them, come up with some deck ideas. Don't have to stare at a screen. You can just actually read it. Mind Rot. Yes, we know about what happens with Mind Rot on this channel. And we got red cards here. There's the Goblin thing again. More red. So red and black, my favorite colors in Magic. We've got some green. And more green. Then we usually have like artifacts. Yeah. And more artifacts. Yep, they have a ton in this set. And then the lands. We've got different multicolor lands. Okay, and the basics. There we go. And some extra cards. Okay. Supplemental products. Interesting. Okay, so those must be like welcome decks or something. And then we have the card checklist. So plenty of stuff to collect. And that is it. So let me know in the comments what you think about this one, Magic 2015. And let me know if there are any other old bundles you'd like to see me open on the channel. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.